A reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 35. In the plains of Moab, across the Jordan from Jericho, the Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites that from the property they receive, they must give the Levites some cities to live in and pasture land around the cities. These cities will belong to the Levites, and they will live there. The pasture land will be for their cattle and all their other animals. The pasture land is to extend outward from the city walls 500 yards in each direction, so that there is a square area measuring 1,000 yards on each side, with the city in the middle. You are to give the Levites 6 cities of refuge to which any of you can escape if you kill someone accidentally. In addition, give them 42 other cities with their pasture land, making a total of 48. The number of Levite cities in each tribe is to be determined according to the size of its territory." The Lord told Moses to say to the people of Israel, "When you cross the Jordan River and enter the land of Canaan, you are to choose cities of refuge to which any of you can escape if you killed someone accidentally. There you will be safe from the dead person's relative who seeks revenge. No one accused of manslaughter is to be put to death without a public trial. Choose 6 cities, 3 east of the Jordan and 3 in the land of Canaan. These will serve as cities of refuge for Israelites and for foreigners who are temporary or permanent residents. Anyone who kills someone accidentally can escape to one of them. If, however, any of you use a weapon of iron or stone or wood to kill someone, you are guilty of murder and are to be put to death. The dead person's nearest relative has the responsibility for putting the murderer to death. When he finds you, he is to kill you. If you hate someone and kill him by pushing him down, or by throwing something at him, or by striking him with your fist, you are guilty of murder and are to be put to death. The dead person's nearest relative has the responsibility for putting the murderer to death. When he finds you, he is to kill you. But suppose you accidentally kill someone you do not hate, whether by pushing him down or by throwing something at him. Or suppose that without looking, you throw a stone that kills someone whom you did not intend to hurt and who was not your enemy. In such cases, the community shall judge in your favor and not in favor of the dead person's relative who is seeking revenge. You are guilty only of manslaughter, and the community is to rescue you from the dead person's relative, and they are to return you to the city of refuge to which you had escaped. You must live there until the death of the man who is then high priest. If you leave the city of refuge to which you have escaped, and if the dead person's relative finds you and kills you, this act of revenge is not murder. Any of you guilty of manslaughter must remain in the city of refuge until the death of the high priest. But after that, you may return home. These rules apply to you and your descendants wherever you may live. Those accused of murder may be found guilty and put to death only on the evidence of 2 or more witnesses. The evidence of one witness is not sufficient to support an accusation of murder. Murderers must be put to death. They cannot escape this penalty by the payment of money. If they have fled to a city of refuge, do not allow them to make a payment in order to return home before the death of the high priest. If you did this, you would defile the land where you are living. Murder defiles the land, and except by the death of the murderer, there is no way to perform the ritual of purification for the land where someone has been murdered. Do not defile the land where you are living, because I am the Lord, and I live among the people of Israel. The word of the Lord. A reading from the book of Numbers, chapter 36. The heads of the families in the clan of Gilead, the son of Machir and grandson of Manasseh, son of Joseph, went to Moses and the other leaders. They said, "The Lord commanded you to distribute the land to the people of Israel by drawing lots. He also commanded you to give the property of our relative Zelophehad to his daughters. But remember, if they marry men of another tribe, their property will then belong to that tribe, and the total allotted to us will be reduced. In the year of restoration, when all property that has been sold is restored to its original owners, the property of Zelophehad's daughters will be permanently added to the tribe into which they marry, and will be lost to our tribe." So Moses gave the people of Israel the following command from the Lord. He said, "What the tribe of Manasseh says is right, and so the Lord says that the daughters of Zelophehad are free to marry anyone they wish, but only within their own tribe. The property of every Israelite will remain attached to his tribe. Every woman who inherits property in an Israelite tribe must marry a man belonging to that tribe. In this way, all Israelites will inherit the property of their ancestors, and the property will not pass from one tribe to another. Each tribe will continue to possess its own property." So Mahlah, Tirzah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, did as the Lord had commanded Moses, and they married their cousins. They married within the clans of the tribe of Manasseh, son of Joseph, and their property remained in their father's tribe. These are the rules and regulations that the Lord gave the Israelites through Moses in the plains of Moab across the Jordan River from Jericho. The word of the Lord.